It all started when Karen, an overly entitled HOA member, decided to take things into her own hands. Living on a sprawling ranch in the outskirts of town, I always kept to myself, enjoying the quiet life that came with it. My neighbors were respectful of my privacy, and I had done my best to maintain good relations with the community, even if I wasn't always keen on their intrusions. But when Karen, who lived in the neighborhood and had a reputation for meddling, tried to pressure me into allowing her access to my property for one of her personal events, I politely declined. She had always been the type to believe her needs outweighed anyone else's, and it was no surprise that she felt entitled to come onto my land whenever she wanted. The issue escalated when she sent me a formal letter threatening legal action if I didn't let her use my ranch for an event she was hosting for the HOA. She claimed it was a community necessity and that I was being unreasonable. The nerve of her! What she didn't know, however, was that I wasn't just some farmer trying to keep her off my property. I was a retired attorney, and I knew exactly how to handle this situation. Having spent over 2 decades practicing law, I was well versed in property rights and legal boundaries. So I calmly replied with a letter of my own outlining the legal aspects of her claim and explaining that under both local and state laws, she had no right to demand access to my land without my permission. Instead of backing down, Karen decided to sue me, believing her position in the HOA gave her some kind of upper hand. She couldn't have been more wrong. I filed a countersuit, not only for the invasion of privacy, but also for the emotional distress her actions had caused me. The legal battle that ensued was a spectacle, with Karen's demands growing more absurd as she dug herself into a deeper hole. Throughout the proceedings, I kept my composure, knowing that I had the knowledge and expertise to win. It wasn't long before the judge ruled in my favor, dismissing her case and ordering her to pay legal fees. Karen, humbled and embarrassed, eventually dropped her claims and slunk back into the shadows of the HOA. It was a victory not just for me, but for anyone who had ever been harassed by a self-entitled neighbor. For me, it was a reminder that sometimes the best way to handle a bully is with knowledge and the law, and I certainly had both on my side.